The South Carolina women's basketball team is probably still celebrating their NCAA national championship. They finished the season a perfect 38-0. As ABC 10 News reporter Steve Smith tells us, an Oceanside family is also caught up in the celebration as their daughter played a big part in the Gamecocks win.
Te-Hina Paopao's #1 fan has to be her dad, Paul, and he tells me her basketball career all started on the blacktop courts of Oceanside High School.
8 years old, he saw this little girl doing drills, and he saw her consistently out here and said, man, that little girl is going to do something.
And boy, did she do something. As the confetti fell from the rafters, Paopao and her South Carolina teammates celebrated an NCAA women's national championship.
God has taken Te-Hina from the ages of 7, 8, and 9, and what he's done with her at the age of 20, 21 has just been phenomenal. And it was like a climactic ending to this long journey that she's had that's included 2 tore ACLs, 1 bad ankle break. And in the midst of all that, I think that's why there was a lot of tears from our family, because we knew the backstory to everything that she had been through physically.
So Te-Hina started her college career at the University of Oregon. She spent 3 years as a Duck, then decided to transfer to the University of South Carolina. What a decision that turned out to be.
You know, by the grace of God, she made a transition from Eugene to Columbia, South Carolina, and in the end, it's all worked out.
Te-Hina played her high school ball at La Jolla Country Day, where she lost out on a chance to play for a CIF state title due to COVID. However, it worked out okay, as now she has an NCAA women's title to her name.
Everything that has happened from that COVID year to the transfer to the portal to now, it just makes it even much more sweeter, much more thankful that, you know, God just, his grace just has carried us through and carried her through this whole process. It's quite amazing.
In Oceanside, Steve Smith, ABC 10 News.
We are so proud of her. And Steve covers local athletes and sports teams across the county. If there's a story you want him to know about, email him directly at steve.smith@10news.com. You can also find more stories he's covered by scanning the QR code on your screen.